What's up, guys? Dave with C1G. We're going to talk about my Cobalt Kinetics 12.5. Starting from the rear, I've got the LWRC compact adjustable stock. I've used these things for years. Right here, I've got rubber band on there in case I need to like strap down my my sling or whatever if I decide to go with that route for like vehicle storage or whatnot. This is the Radian SDSL. The difference between this and the standard like Radian Raptors is the levers are smaller. So it's just less of a snag hazard. This one actually has the cuts in it as well for suppressor use. Right here, you've got the Cobalt Kinetics safety. These are set to the 45, so I'm actually a big fan of the 45s. I have the TriggerTech adaptive, so this is actually adjustable, so I can kind of fine tune it to where I want it. All right, so up here we've got the Unity Fast Riser. The way it's marketed is towards night vision shooting. That is not necessarily true. Like, this is a more natural position for your neck. Like, you're not hunching down trying to get onto the optic. You can keep your head up in a natural position. That being said, under nods, obviously, like if you're doing passive, now it's pretty much right in your eye. You're not worried about hitting your nods on the top of the rail here. To me, this should just be the standard at this point, and we move on from there. This is the Holosun 512. The cool thing with Holosun optics is you can change from a dot to a circle dot like the Yotex, or you can just do a full-blown circle, which is stupid, but there you go, you can do it. This is actually giving me the bigger window like on an EOTech, which is generally preferred with the single dot. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Up top here, this is from Modlights and Unity. This is their pressure pad. This is actually running to my laser. More or less kind of low profile, no frills. I don't get into the dual pressure pads or any of that. Like, it's just a recipe for disaster. Moving into the Raid X, I've had this thing for the last couple of years. I absolutely love this laser. This, in my opinion, is the best laser on the market. Short BCM vertical grip here. I've again used these for years. Big fan of these. The SOCOM Mini, again, I've been running these things for years. So right here, this is a Modlight, the PLH V2 light that I have on here. What they made from user input, I think, and I think it was an awesome choice. It gives you a lot of throw and a lot of spill, so it's right in that sweet spot for that type of stuff. The body here, this is actually made by Reptilia. I'm a huge fan of Reptilia as a company. They make some awesome products. One of the reasons I use this mount itself is now I have two screws that attach versus whatever Modlight body or Surefire body or whatever, attaching it to an Arisaka mount and then attaching to my rails. Huge fan of these bodies right here. Tail cap on here, just another Surefire. This is the one that actually allows me to run a pressure pad into it. I'm not running pressure pads into this. Like, to me, your laser and your light control needs to be completely separate. I have seen professional teams ND with lights and lasers because of those dual pressure pads. I don't know how many times. Like, it's unacceptable, quite honestly. So, like, there it is. Again, we do a lot of stuff under night vision, so this is actually more of a primary concern for me than using this. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions, well, you know, why I run things a specific way or any of the equipment that's on here, whatever, feel free to hit us up. Go to the website, and then that'll kind of funnel you to everything else. But, you know, feel free to hit us up.